Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Let's talk about the Super Bowl. It's going to be in 2 weeks. So the Eagles are going to play the Kansas City Chiefs. So this is deja vu, man. We've seen this before back in 2023. The score of that game was 38-35, Kansas City. Mahomes had 182 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kelsey was the leading receiver with 81 receptions and a touchdown, and then Pacheco, I'm not receptions, yards and a touchdown. Pacheco was the leading running back for the Chiefs with 76 yards and a touchdown. Hurts had 4 touchdowns in that game and 304 yards passing, including 70 yards on the ground. And then Brown and Smith had 96 yards receiving in that game. Do you know who the leading rusher, not the leading rusher, who the leading running back was for the Eagles at that time?
Miles Sanders.
That's it. Yeah, 16 total yards he had on the ground that in that Super Bowl. So if you want to talk about big X factor in this game, um, yeah, that is different. That is big difference for Saquon. So let's start with the Eagles side of it. Um, what do the Eagles need to do to win this game?
I mean, this again sounds so generic, but you have Saquon Barkley. The Chiefs have a good defense, though the Bills ran on them. Um, who else did the Chiefs beat?
Texans.
The Texans had some success in spurts running on them. Um, if this becomes a drop back pass game with the way that Spagnuolo blitzes, I think that's exactly what the Chiefs want to avoid. I mean, what the Eagles want to avoid. The last Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts was a different player. That was kind of like his peak was that game because the succeeding 2 years have not been as impressive from a throwing aspect. But if the Chiefs can, I mean, I keep saying it, if the Eagles can run the ball both ways, Hurts and Barkley, they are tough to beat.
Yep.
And the Eagles have a good defense, but offensively, they can't give up. Even if it's limited success, they cannot give up on it because I don't think they can afford to have Jalen Hurts standing back there trying to pick apart that defense.
Yeah, no, I agree. Eagles, I have run the ball. The Kansas City Chiefs have allowed so far in the playoffs 148 yards per game on the ground. So you got to take advantage of that. I don't know what it is that teams found. Like you said, there's been success. James Cook had 85 yards off of 13 carries. Joe Mixon, I think, he was close to 100 yards when he ran against the Chiefs. So run the football. Um, limit the possessions in this game, and just don't give up on it if it seems to struggle a little bit at first. Because if you end up just, playing in the Chiefs' hands and throwing the ball, they do have a solid pass rush that can get to Hurts. And then just on the defensive side, I said get to Mahomes with 4. Just put as many guys as you have in coverage that you can, and just, Carter's been awesome. Brandon Graham, I think, might be back in this game. It sounds like he might be coming off injured reserve, but just do your best to get to Mahomes rushing 4 and not bringing pressure, and try to make him make mistakes.
Yeah, the Eagles play that cover two, Vic Fangio, like bend don't break, like you got to nickel and dime them as we saw the Commanders doing. So I think we might get stretches of this game that go really fast.
Yeah.
Because if the Eagles can run, they're going to waste a lot of clock. And if the Chiefs can do kind of what they did against Buffalo, like Mahomes just take the snap one step and he's throwing it 4 yards, 4 yards. I think stylistically it's going to be who can break the other team out of their defensive comfort zone. So the Eagles don't give up the big play. Like, again, seems obvious. Just tackle the guy, make Patrick Mahomes do the 18-yard drive. 3 or 4 times. Make sure someone doesn't drop it. A drop here or there can force a field goal or punt, but just make them take 15 plays, 18 plays to score points.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's look at the Chiefs side. What do you think the Chiefs need to do to win this game?
I think the Chiefs need to throw them out of their little zone. Like, just again, the way they ended that game against Buffalo was perfect. Like, P. Ryan comes out like a drag route underneath, everyone's clearing out. Just little plays like that to make the Eagles switch it up and make the Eagles get uncomfortable. I don't think the Chiefs will be able to run it great against the Eagles. The Eagles are fairly good at that, and even if you could run it decent, I think the Chiefs would be fine with you just attempting to run it 35 times in this game. I think Patrick Mahomes just needs to move around and make Fangio adjust, try something different, try something exotic, get them to make a mistake. Because if you get up on the Eagles, that's your easiest way to victory for the Chiefs is making the Eagles abandon the power run.
Yeah, I agree. So I put quick passes, like do what you did, quick passes, like Mahomes has been doing it all year. You take what the defense is getting you, it's funny because I think both teams benefit from making the game shorter, almost like limiting the Chiefs drive, the Chiefs limiting the Eagles drive, keeping your defense off the field fresh because you know that the power run game is going to be what the Eagles want, so you don't want them to wear down and then Barkley to break off that 60, 70-yard run because you keep, pounding the line. So quick passes, get what the defense, take what the defense is giving you. I think that's important. And then really just sell out to stop the run and just do what the Commanders couldn't and make the Eagles rely on the pass. Because I feel like against the Commanders, it was like the passing was like a luxury. They didn't really have to pass, but they just passed because it was a luxury. Whereas I wonder how the Eagles would fare if they like had to pass in order to find success. And really the other thing, make it a one-score game with a minute to go, 2 minutes to go, have the ball the last possession, be in the lead when the Eagles get the ball back, and let the football gods do their work. That's the other thing.
Yeah. Bonus point, because we watched it last year. Don't let Oren Burks, because he was on the 49ers last year. He came in when Dre Greenlaw got hurt. Don't let Oren Burks cover Travis Kelce.
That's a good one. Yep.
Travis Kelce did nothing in the first half last year because we had Dre Greenlaw. And Oren Burks, fine. He's created the fumble against the Packers. He played good this last game. But just don't have him cover Travis Kelce.
Good call. Good call. Anything else about this game?
Can both teams lose? No.
Unfortunately, no.
Can a snowstorm happen and we have to cancel?
Okay, let's just before we pick the game, I want quick predictions from you. I didn't prep you for this, but let's just have a little fun. Who do you think the MV? Well, that's going to tell me who you think's going to win. Who leads the game in rushing? Who you think that is?
Saquon.
Okay, I agree. What about receiving?
Kelce.
Okay, you think it's gonna be Kelce? Okay, okay. I'm gonna go Brown. Um, I'm gonna go Brown, but I think Kelce could. Okay. Let's do let's see here. I just want to get some fun predictions here. Um, okay. Well, maybe we'll just do MVP, but that'll tell us who wins. So who do you have winning this game then?
I'm just going to keep going down with the ship. Go Eagles.
Oh, really?
Just don't want to see a three-peat. The Eagles are the least of the teams that I wanted to see it. Don't want to see the Chiefs ever win another Super Bowl. I think this falls into a team, maybe the toughest team the Chiefs have faced defensively in the playoffs. So that's my hope, and that Jalen Hurts doesn't turn into a pumpkin. but I'll go Chiefs 27-23. I mean, Eagles.
Okay, I'm gonna go
And
Chiefs.
Saquon. And
Oh, go ahead.
Saquon. Well, it's tough between Saquon and depends how many times Saquon gets tackled at the one. If he just runs it in, Saquon will be MVP. But if he gets tackled inside the 5 a few times, then it'll be Jalen Hurts. But I like him, so I'll go with Saquon Barkley.
Okay, Barkley. Okay, I'm gonna go Chiefs. I'm gonna go 33-27. And then I'm gonna go Mahomes to be the Super Bowl MVP. I think they get the three-peat. That's my prediction. Um, yeah, that's the biggest storyline possible that can come out of this game, right? Is the three-peat.
Well, you should just pick the Chiefs. They're wearing the white jerseys, and I think what is it, like 13 of the last 15 teams with the white jerseys have won the Super Bowl. So
That's it. Well, and here's the other thing. I have a bold prediction. I think if the Chiefs win this Super Bowl, my prediction is Travis Kelce will retire. And I also think maybe he proposes to Taylor Swift on the 50-yard line.
go Eagles.
Go Eagles, he says. You know, it's great.
They'd be like, oh, if Andy Reid will retire and so will Travis Kelce if the Chiefs win, whatever, go Eagles.
Okay, what would be a bigger story, though? Let's say the Eagles win, but Kelce still proposes to Taylor Swift. What's leading the 5 o'clock news or Sports Center or whatever? Eagles winning or Taylor Swift being proposed to by Kelce?
Well, I think they would start with the Eagles winning, but then you would spend, like 10 minutes about how he did it and who knew and
Yeah.
what a miraculous ray of love this is in today's world.
Well, like the coaches will break down how he bent to the knee if he did it properly, and
So you can see the arthritis building up. How he bent here. Whatever, just leave.
He pulled the ring
Yeah.
casket thing from the bottom instead of the top, and that's no good. That's no good. That's no good.
He actually had it in his jock the whole game. Who knew?
Who knew? He'll probably get fined for that. Okay. Who's the announcers? Is it Buck and Aikman?
Brady. Yeah.
Brady. Oh, that's right. Brady. That's right. Yep. Brady. That's right. They went all in on Brady this year. Okay. Okay. Anything else, man?
Go Eagles.
Yeah.
Literally, I can't take oh my gosh. I just literally don't want to see it ever again.
A three-peat or Chiefs winning?
The Chiefs winning.
I'll tell you again. I know, man. I'm hoping the Chiefs win just because I'd love to see it, and we'll bring on the GOAT conversation. We'll start to talk about Brady versus Mahomes, and I really want that to start happening.
And I don't even. Again, this is it's just coming back because I know people hate it. Didn't mind at all for me when the Patriots won. Could have I was actually cheering for it for a few times. I really wanted him to win when the year where Brady got suspended with the Deflategate stuff.
Yeah,
I was it'd be awesome if they just won the Super Bowl and stuck it to the NFL that year. But probably because the 49ers lost twice. Oh my gosh, I just don't want to see it
anymore. Well, hopefully for your sake, the Eagles win. For my sake, the Chiefs win. But either way, one of us will be happy. That's all that matters. So, or I don't even know if happy.
Podcast. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Post Super Bowl video, just be me sitting like this. What a game! Can't believe they kicked a game-winning field goal.
Well, who knows? If you have time, I might text you and be like, "Hey, you just want to do a quick Super Bowl video?" Because I think after that, it's basketball, then hardcore basketball after that. So. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.